welcome back to my channel. So today I bathed two of the corgis and my cat. So I bathed Clark and Thor, who's staying with me right now while my mom's on vacation. Before we get started in today's video, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below because I do make a lot of videos about animals, and usually my hair's not all frizzy after washing all of them, but yeah, subscribe down below. So I got to try out these shampoos. So this is Nature's Haven shampoo and conditioner, and then also a bath and conditioner in one. And so I got to try these out. Now, before I had Clark, I wasn't really too particular about what type of shampoos I used for my dogs. I just kind of went with something that, you know, made their coat nice, and I wasn't really too picky about it. But since I've had Clark and he has a lot of skin issues and he has to be bathed a lot, Clark right now gets bathed twice a week, which is vet recommended. I don't recommend you bathe just any dog twice a week. Once a week is probably as often as you want to bathe your dog if it doesn't have any other issues or if there's, you know, no other reason to bathe them. So I've gotten really picky about what I want to put on Clark's skin. Like I had said on Instagram several months ago, I think it's been over 6 months, is that Clark went to the groomers one time and he actually got a skin infection because of the stuff that they use. So I'm very careful about what I put on my dog's coat. So the first thing that I tried out was the shampoo and conditioner on Thor. And the shampoo was very lathery, which is really nice because you need that when your dogs get really dirty. And since my dogs are running around on a farm, I really need something lathery to get all the dirt off. So this was really nice. And then the conditioner was not as lathery, which, you know, by then you've already cleaned them up. It is just very creamy and really gets into their hair. So I was like, okay, well, you know, this seems nice. And then as I was rinsing it out and starting to dry him, the hair was so nice. It just felt really good. It felt moist. It didn't feel like the hair had gotten dried out, which, you know, is important when you're bathing your dog. You don't want to ruin the coat. So the conditioner, though, I would say is probably more beneficial, though, for a dog who has long hair. It was great for my corgis who have a shorter coat, but I can imagine using this conditioner on a long-haired dog is going to make it a lot easier to groom your dog. So definitely recommend this one for the long hairs. Then after that, I used the bath and condition on Clark. Now the difference is that this one is for sensitive skin and hair. So this one is for the dogs who have a little bit more problems with their skin and things like that. And I really liked it. It wasn't as lathery, but that's okay. I don't want something, Clark isn't usually very dirty, so I don't want something that's going to be really, you know, get in there to get all the dirt off. I just want something that's going to get him clean and be super gentle on his skin. And this one was. And one of the things is that I always have to use these super sensitive shampoos on Clark. And then once I get him out and dry him up, he looks good, but the hair's like okay. It's not the best. And so what I absolutely loved about Nature's Haven is that once I dried Clark, his hair was so nice. Like, he has that glamour coat that the corgis sometimes get, and he has just beautiful hair, but I feel like this one really made it look really nice. And so I was really happy with that because, like I said before, when I use super sensitive shampoos, they don't really do much for the coat. It's just, you know, to make sure that the skin doesn't get more irritated. But his skin looked great. His skin is usually kind of red. If you see in the video when I'm washing him, his skin's already starting to flare up. And it's only been, you know, a couple of days since I gave him his last bath. And then afterwards, when I was drying him, his skin was actually paler. It wasn't like that bright pink when it gets irritated. So his skin looked really nice, but his hair was also really nice. It felt great. It was moisturized. It didn't dry out. And that's something that I just have so much trouble with, is balancing between having a dry coat and him having, you know, the skin issues. So once I tried that out on my dogs and I was impressed with it and liked it and didn't have any reactions or issues with it, I decided to try it out on my cat. Now, you guys probably know cats usually don't really like to get bathed. Perch is really good about it, The reason I bathe him, and he doesn't like it, the reason I bathe him is because he's kind of a dirty cat. I actually had to teach him to use a litter box, and so sometimes he just doesn't stay very clean, so he has to get a bath so that he doesn't, get all gross. So I went ahead and used the shampoo and conditioner on Portia, and he did pretty good for his bath. I mean, I think I've had dogs that resisted more, but he did pretty good, and it, really cleaned out his coat, and then it got it nice and just, moisturized and clean, and it looks really good. So I was really satisfied with this also for cats. The neat thing about this is that I didn't have to go and buy a separate one for my cat. I was able to use the same one. So, for both my dogs and my cats, that way it's convenient and I don't have a ton of bottles cluttering up my shower. I mean, I have enough of that myself. I don't need my animals to clutter it up too. The really great things about this product is that it is made in the United States. Another great thing about the shampoo is that it smells really good. And when I got the package in the mail and opened up the box, I smelled it immediately as soon as I opened up the box. And now that my dogs are bathed in it, they just smell so nice. And it just smells like coconuts. It's really nice. It's nothing like fruity or like a weird fragrance. It just smells clean. So if you have a dog or a cat, especially a dog with skin issues, I do recommend you try out Nature's Haven shampoo and just all their different ones, conditioner, bath in one. Just depends on which one's going to be better for you, more convenient. I'm going to put a link down below in the description of the video so that you can buy them online. Thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you to Nature's Haven for supporting Happy Tales on YouTube. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!